Let's finish up the station. First of all, I have to find out why top-up valves are not being made. I have one. I can make a few. And actually I have 3. Shouldn't matter. So that's the top-up valve. Then you need... Can we... Oh. Yes, we can probably. You need to be connected over here. That's one connection. And... you need to be connected over here. That's the other connection. Ah, okay, I'm also ordering up trains, I just realized. So that's also a reason why I'm still having trains in my pocket. That should fix everyone. So, pump in, pump in. Pump, 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 pump. Stuff will happen. Stuff is moduled. There is stuff missing. Half of it was used for construction. The other half is just being taken somewhere. Yeah, this is fine. I think we have everything. Let's start setting up the stations from the back. Always go in through the back. Never through the front. Only bad guys do that. Let's see. One here, one there. Copy you over. Paste, paste. You are both providers, so negates the train, read from the LTN, hook you up. Same over here. Negates the train, read from the LTN, hook you up. You are the... Oh. Didn't I? No, I did. Wait. Wait. Didn't I copy this one over? I did. There is an error up here. Probably never realized that there was an error over here, because we probably never even delivered anything. It's everywhere. And the same down here. Let's actually copy you over. That's fine. Oop. Pipes. Paste, paste. Perfect. Perfect. So, what do we provide? Well, whatever it is that you find in your warehouses. So there is one here. Well, let's actually place you there and there. So, hook you up and hook you up. Provide size 32,000. Priority is 1. Network is 2. Over here, network is 2, and provide size is 32,000. This has a high priority as this, because this is only a byproduct, and we want to get the byproduct out as fast out of here as possible, so that the product can keep rolling. Also, I know this has already made some stuff, but did I set this all up? Yeah, I did. Then, down here. Let's first of all hook you up. And then hook you up. You are a requester. Network is 2. 17500. What do we request? Purified water. 350,000 of it. Over here. Network ID is 2. Threshold size is 75,000. And what do we request over here? Well, only one thing and one thing only. Basic coal. 150,000 of it. That's it. This station is now online. Crafting speed 13.8. Am I sure I haven't miscalculated? Yes, I did have miscalculated something over here. I can already see it. Because this doesn't put out 27.6, it puts out double that. More like 55.2. So this is actually a ultimate output. You are turbo. And wait, if each one of these is a 55.5 belt, okay, wait. Yeah, you only take one. You make two. You make two and make another two. Wait. There's something absolutely wrong here. I have a massive calculation issue. Also, all these random pages laying around here. I need a new block. This block is full. Oh, there's the blood. Also, oh, sorry about that, mate. Negate the LTN. Read the train. Go. This should back up slightly. Yes, it does. Maybe I didn't miscalculate. It looks fine, to be perfectly honest. I do like that this thing is just chucking it. Well, having these being a bit faster is not a problem. No, there is no kickback. There is, yeah, no, this is fine. This is actually perfect. I love it. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, my bad. And yes, this is such a better design. Also, look at this. This one, it says it's yellow, but no, it's not yellow. It just goes. It hammers it. Now, this is how you make a ton of coke. Also, a ton of sulfur. The sulfur will bite us in the ass at some point. But yeah, purified water will only be brought in to top the system up. But most of this is a own recycled system. So much better. Way less train traffic, way more efficiency. And we do love our efficiency. And also these trains always come in a 32,000 size variety. This is absolutely amazing. So, this is how you make a good amount of coke. The coke is something we need, for example, over here. Carbon will also be a thing we will be doing soon. But let's go further down the ingot list. Now, we also have to remake our aluminum plant. We have one that's terrible, to say the least. Manganese also needs to be improved. We have a manganese plant. I think we actually use the iron hydroxide recipe. Yes, we do. So it needs an iron catalyst. Have a look at this. Yeah, every 6 seconds we make 4 iron hydroxide. And every 4 we can make 6. So there is a natural order to this. And manganese is pretty much in everything. And I really do want to set up a manganese plant. Let's also set up this coal thing here. 3.5 million. Yeah. We can just take, say, you. That should be fine. Oh, actually, it needs to be bigger. So, Ace. Hey there, old busk. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Are you having a good time? Or did one of the follow bots bring you? And today we had 3 of these stupid follow bots. They're really super annoying. This is going to be a bit of a weird one. Let's see. While you just followed, have you seen the base? It's a rather small base. We're currently having a problem. We're having too many trains. That's something I didn't thought about I was saying anytime soon. Yesterday, off camera, I tweaked the LTN system so that we now have more full trains on the bus and less empty trains. There still is a problem in most of my LTN stations that they request train sizes of 1,000. And for example, yeah, this one, 8,500. That's not a good size. He can carry 100,000 and he's only carrying 8,500. That's not good. And yeah, the problem is we also have too many trains, so trains are now actually waiting outside of a depot, which is also a bit annoying. But things are rolling, and currently we are remaking the ingot plants, which are smooshed in down here. So that we have more space, because these are built so tight together that most of our trains, most of the time we have a deadlock down here, which is super annoying. So we're making the new ingot facilities over here, and we're also powering them up with beacons. And these, once they go, they just go. They're pretty amazing. However, currently we are not in a high demand for any one of these ingots, which is a bit sad. However, this will change once we make the super science base over here. Nevertheless, let's continue on. We need a export. Let's take you. Oh. Yeah, we will have to turn this belt around. We're going to have to do a little bit of magic over here. Oh. But that should be fine. We're just going to go the other way. Also, can I reach? Yes, I can. There we go. Oh. Up you go. And then we go around and in. So let's make a quick balancer. Let's make it over here. Bam, bam, bam. Then you. Actually, we need to... Oh wait, no, this was correct. Never mind. Let's finish this balancer before somebody starts to scream. Good. Balanced as all things should be. Now we need to get you in here somehow. Well. Oh, wait. Actually, I've got a better idea. There we go. Holy crap, love the base. I could not make the sense of Bobs and Angels mods. Yeah, I am also just doing whatever I think is right. One has to say, I think this is my third Bobs and Angels base. Although my first Bobs and Angels was, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. Then last 2 years ago, I did another one. And this basically is my Christmas project. I've been working on this since Christmas. And on the level of Bobs and Angels, we're basically through the mod pack. We're through all the research. We've built pretty much everything we can build. So the only thing there is to do is to optimize everything to get even more and more, in even higher and higher efficiency. And then we're going to go for, let's start with 1,000 signs per minute. And then go up to, say, maybe 10,000? I don't know. Let's see where we go and can go with it. But yeah, the biggest problem you have with Bobs and Angels, and that's also the reason why I have the LTN system in it, is you have so many products that require so many other products, and you have so many byproducts and in-between products that are created by one factory and then needed by another factory, that you would actually have to have an absolute insane main bus if you would do it with a main bus. However, we are not using a main bus here, we're using a train bus, and as such, I can just make a train station for everything that I need. And with that, I can just shimmy-sham stuff around. If I just need something, I just put it on the bus. And somebody else can order it up. You could also technically do it with robots. But, I mean, compared to a train, a robot is shit. In my personal opinion. And also, if you're working with trains, then you can make fun stuff like this big-ass refinery. Oh, speaking of big-ass refinery, are you empty already? No, there's still... we're still sitting on a ton of natural gas. We're also still sitting on a ton of oil. Then you have the... refining over here, which we should upgrade at some point, etc, etc, etc. Also, all the crafting is being done over here. Okay, this is set up. Now we need an output, or actually more or less a throughput. And as we're mining coal over here, and we need coal over there, we are just going to belt it over. Oh, perfect. Look at this. And then we need some power. Ooh, I'm stuck. Speaking of power. Okay, we're still doing fine. The oil power plant has also turned itself off, and the rest is all deuterium. What are those inserter boxes? Inserter boxes? You mean these ones? These loaders? These here. If you mean these here, these are loaders. These are basically fat inserters. They load whatever it is behind them at the speed of the belt. For example, this one can load with 45 items per second. You have them in all the belt colors. Also in all the belt colors in Bobs and Angels, with the exception of white belt. So a yellow loader loads 15 items per second, a red loader 30, a blue loader 45, a turbo loader 60, and a ultimate loader 75. You could also do the same with normal inserters. We mainly use inserters for trains. But yeah, that's a thing to do. And they're basically only a more expensive inserter, which is good if you're going for bulk loads. For example, over here. This is a bit of a crazy machine. You have a red inserter that goes in. Then this is iron processing, by the way. This is basically turning iron ore into iron ingots. And a red belt goes in, it will get then processed over here, put into pellets, then it will be smelted into ingots, and it goes out as a turbo, as an ultimate loader. And if you just, this is more or less balanced. If you add them up together, you will notice this is 75, 150, 300, and this is 30, 60, 90, 180. It's actually a bit less, but this is basically our ore doubler. Yeah. And also, I like these small designs. Each one of these designs is just like a small little playground in itself. Just put in its own space. And we have them everywhere. You can also make fun designs like this one. It looks fun on the map, and it's also fun to look at this. Basically, a red belt gets pushed in, and out comes a blue belt. And the loaders are actually part of the base game. You have them in the creative mode of Factorio, but the devs didn't put them into the core game because loaders have the issue that they are not UPS friendly. I'm not quite sure how deep you are in Factorio game mechanics, but loaders have a higher toll on your CPU than a simple inserter. So you shouldn't place too many of them. But then again, I have a base this big, it'll be fine. Or you could also put them like an item pump. That's also a good description. Good. Oh, I probably should build a station here. How about that? Then hook you up. Copy you over. This will be a provider, so we negate the train. Read from the LTN. Hook it up. Ready to go. No, we're not ready to go. Network size 2. 42,000. Actually, network ID could be -1. Everyone who wants can pick stuff up from here. And this mine isn't working at a peak efficiency, but that's fine. I don't care. Good. Signals. Signals. Signals are missing left, right, and center. Good. How is actually my science doing? I have the feeling that my science is completely backing up, yes. You should actually be picked up by... Or is a other science being backed up? Okay, space science is in here. What are you missing? Red? Green? Yellow? Blue! Blue is missing! Why the fuck is blue science missing? Where are we making blue science? This is probably also part of the stuff. I switched stuff around yesterday. First thing is finding out where I make blue science. I could mark it on the map, but that would be cheating. Has anyone seen it yet? Is it maybe down here? Is this maybe one of these that we make over here? Or make military science over here? Nope. Maybe down here? Nope. Okay. In-depth search. Green? Production? It should be close by to green and production, to be perfectly honest. Add blues. Am I actually... Oh, here it is. Yeah, you're not really making stuff. What are you missing? Oh, you need sulfur. That's nice. Circuits? You're shitting me. Huh. So, why did circuits stop? Because we are out of copper. Seriously? We are not out of copper ingots. And we are not out of copper plates. Oh, I probably know what the problem is. How much do we order up down here? Okay, this should be working. Circuit City, electronic circuits, inputs. You're not imbalanced. You are not overly full. For some reason, you are part of network number 8. You are requesting, that's fine. Now the big question is, are we providing? Maybe the providing station is not set up correctly. Looks fine. Jack and Fat. You are providing. And we have trains available that can do the job. We also have trains available in North Korea. We have actually trains available everywhere. So, why are you not requesting any copper? You're part of Network 8. That's fine. The trains for Network 8 are all standing over here. And even if it's not Network 8, each train that's part of Network -1, which is over here, should be able to pick up a job from Network 2 over to Network 8. Well, Jack and Fat, let's just do it like this. You are -1 for now. Now, actually, that's stupid. We could make you Network 10. How about this? So you can deliver to Circuit City, and you can deliver to yourself. Now, turn yellow, please. The LTN system needs a while to update itself. So let's have a sip. There we go. So that's kind of weird. Because in my understanding, every train that's part of the network -1 is part of every network that's out there. So every train that's part of -1 should... If you're now Yeah, so you're actually a train of network -1. What the fuck? Okay, maybe I have a misunderstanding here. Also, you are ordering up way too much. Well, probably because I switched it. Oops. Oh, maybe it's a double delivery. Yeah, it's a double delivery. Ah. But, okay, I may well have to read up on LTN a bit more. Because this could also be the reason why most of these trains are now standing around and doing nothing. Could also just set it all up to network -1 and have fun with it. Nah, segregating the network should be fine, but this should also mean... Yeah, you're not getting stuff. You're not getting stuff. And you're part of network 4. Alright, I have an idea. This is going to be super annoying. But we are going to order train networks based on their product type. For example, plates will be network 2. Yeah. So most of these will be this. Then you have a in-between network between this and this. Oh, this will be super annoying. How many have we? 3, 6, 12, 18. 18 is something we can't fit in a 32-bit integer. So we could make a network this size. I have to re-evaluate my network strategy. Well, it'll be fine. I'm not going to do that today. Also, why are there so many signals over here? But we should then at least... So, let's do this in reverse. Let's check you up. You are... Stop. Adam Viber. Viber is the easy one. There. You are part of network ID 4, so let's make you part of network 6. So you can order up stuff from network 2 and order up stuff from network 4. However, you will also need to order up stuff from Circuit City, which is part of network... where is it? There. You are not even part of any network. Perfect. Technicalities. All these technicalities. What does the clock say? Clock says we can continue a little bit on a little bit more. Okay, let's make the manganese processor. I really want to process some manganese. And I think we will have more than enough space down here. So we're going to go with slivers of this size. You can go up. You can also go up. There we go. You go down. You go in. And sorry if it's a bit dark around here, but that's Factorio for you. Good. Now we have a manganese facility on the premises. However, first order of business, process it, make it into pellets. Then we have to gas them up with natural gas, which is kind of weird. And then we have this shovel. So this requires 2 iron ingots every 3 seconds. And the reverse operation makes us 3 iron ore ingots every 2. So oh, that's a super weird ratio. Sorry. Let's put it into seconds. How about that? No, wait. Yeah, 3 of these require 2 per second. 1 of these makes 1.5 per second. So it's a 6-to-2 ratio or a 3-to-1 ratio. So we are going to require... Okay, let's just map it out a bit to get a feeling for it. First is the classic. Actually, it's 3-to-2. Then you make every 4 seconds to make 8. You need 8 every 4 seconds. So then it's a 1-to-1 in chemical. There we go. Then we want to make this out of it. You make 24 manganese oxide every 4. And you require 12 every 6. So this makes 6 per second. And you require 2 per second? Yep. And that's another chemical factory, so... Let's start placing these recipes, or else things will be weird to look at. This, please. Okay. Then we make it into cathodes. Ah, these cathodes also have a... Oh, this is a super weird. So basically, we have a trickleback system for the iron hydroxide, which is made in yet another chemical factory. Let's start placing you. You make this. Okay. Ratios are still perfect, which is nice. And the final step is we get 12 2 per second of these, and we need 6 per second. So it's a... Okay. Oh, how are we going to make this happen? So it's a 3-to-2 to 2 to 3 to 2 to 2 ratio. No, 3-to-2. 3-to-2 to 2 to 6. To 2 to 2. Good God. Now the interesting part is actually how do we get you to feed 3 of these, and then 3 of these to feed 2 of these. That's not possible. It's not possible in a 2-dimensional room. It would be possible in a 3-dimensional room. Maybe possible in a 3-dimensional room. I'm not going to think about that one. Also, you make manganese ingots, so... Mm-hmm. Okay, this is pretty much the core. This is the thing we usually go with. Now, we could do a belt-based approach. That's probably something we'll have to do, won't we? This is going to be a super disgusting factory. Yeah, let's... Give me this. I need a bit more space to think. So, if we belt it... then we could do it like this. Actually, no. If we belt it... we will have to keep the beacon in mind. This is a terrible design. Oh. Maybe let's go with... First of all, let's go with you. Actually, no. It can be here, it can be there. Then we can place the beacon. Where is he? There. Can place the beacon here. And we can place stuff like this. So we're going for a super tight approach. I won't be able to fit everything into this beacon. So this will be making whatever this is. No, wait, this is I'm already making. Whatever this is. Oh, there's also so much gas coming out everywhere. Center, so what's the goal for the stream today? What are you trying to build? Currently, we are remaking the plate factories. We made crafting speed 12.6 blast furnace. And the reason for this is we are going to move this stuff out. Every one of this. Because this causes congestions, because these stations are way too small. Also, yesterday off camera, I did a little bit of LTN network handling. And the network is running a bit different now. We're actually having trains that are waiting around for once. Which is very uncommon for us. However, currently things are also partially broken. I assumed, or I have a false assumption. I assumed that all the trains that are part of the network of the depot of -1 could access each and every station. This is not true. At least it doesn't seem to be true. For example, we have a problem, or we had a problem. We fixed it for now. That copper plate ingots from over here wouldn't be picked up and brought over to, for example, the circuit factory over here because they are in different networks. Currently this is working again, so that's fine. But I have to reevaluate my layout segmentation yet again. But that's something we will... Yeah, the separation doesn't really work that well. Like I said, the misassumption I have is that trains in these depots can access each and every one of the depots. Because I would have assumed, because it's a network of 2, that if you're part of network -1, which is each and every network, you would be able to service this station. But that doesn't seem to be working. But I have a workaround for this. It's pretty easy, actually, if you think about it. We're going to build a segmentation system based upon each one of these tabs. This is more or less a natural segmentation. And we already did this kind of. For example, the resource refining. This is actually network 2 over here. However, network 2 is also ingot smelting, for example. So, yeah. Bit weird stuff here and there, but it works for now. Also off camera, I built this funny mine. I just went ham with it and placed just 4 mines everywhere. And it's going all into here. Yeah, the network segregation, I'm not ready to teach that yet, but we're getting there. I also made another depot over here. This is the North Korea depot, because we're making rockets over here. However, because of the segregation, the science over here is stuck. This is also a good example. This is... Well, actually, no, this should be working. I maybe have to take a shower about it. And have some shower thoughts. But it's all in the LTN documentation, so it should be doing as it's specified. Well, but science is going again, so we will be seeing about that. And currently I'm trying to solve the manganese issue by placing the whole facility inside of a single beacon. And the problem is, it will probably not reach. It could probably... Oh, wait. I can make this work. I just had the perfect idea. Compact, compact. So, we will have to do a little bit of belt action, but... Where is it? Where is it? This requires a blast furnace, this requires a chemical furnace. So... this requires one of these, this requires one of these. And then 2 blast furnaces. Hey! Everyone is in range of the center beacon. Now, can I actually make this work? That's the question. Well, let's begin with the easy part. So, in... Oh, actually, as we are going to work with beacons, in. Then, in. You will be chest-based. Then you make manganese stuff. You make more manganese stuff. Then you pump it there. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay. Then over here. You need sulfuric acid as an input. That's fine if it comes from the outside. You only have 1 output, that's also fine. So you can pump it over like this, this, and this. Same down there. Oh, this is going to be a super fun and weird design. I'm already loving it. Good, you feed these. Now then you make this stuff. And you basically have 2 outputs. And you need a feedback of the iron we're making here. This will release carbon dioxide. And you only need a coal input. Yes, this will work like a charm. Yes. Yes. Hook you up, hook you up. I hope you can see. It's a bit dark, but... Okay, so there will be a acid input either over here or over here. We can choose the side, more or less. So let's maybe get you away for now. Then, this is going to be the interesting part. No, I actually placed them. So, we will have to do a little bit of filter management. Manganese cathodes are going out. Also, whoop. Currently this powers everyone, that's nice. Beacon. And let's just tap a few of these here and there. Oh. I'm pretty sure that I have a assumption error. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, no, they can only hold 2 modules. That's nice. Good. Back to you. So, these will pump out the manganese oxide. Then... No, the cathodes. And you will pump out the iron hydroxide. The iron hydroxide, we can probably pump it out like this. Let's use one of these, please. Iron hydroxide, where is it? There. That makes it a little bit easier, because then we can just go like this. No, that was a quick click. And then you eat it again. That should be fine. You also need to eat it with Coke. We can make it happen somehow. We can actually make the Coke line go past here. Because this will be fed with Coke and this will also be fed with Coke. So then we have this line free. And then you go under over. And you go to there. Yep. And you then finally pump it out. Crafting speed 6.3 only. Oh, yeah, 6.3 only because this is still a red facility. Later on it will be 12.6. Yep. That'll work. Okay, 6.3, 6.3, 12.6, yes. So, 12.6 crafting output speed. We are still making 6 per second. 12.6, so ultimate belt output. And then we also need to feed you back. Okay, we need to do a little bit more of magic down here. Oh. Can we though? Can we make a stupid loop? Let's see. You put it out over here. You could... Technically, it's a balanced loop. So there's nothing that can go wrong over here. Technically. Hypothetical speaking. Also, yeah. No, so then we would have the stupid loop. Oh. It should work. Looks a bit weird, but it should work. So you pump then iron ingots out, you eat the iron ingots again, so we have a catalyst loop. And then you pump out carbon dioxide. You need, yes, this is fine. And also this is fine. Sadly we cannot copy paste this thing, but we can turn you around. Let's set you up real quick. We do need to copy paste you over. Perfect. You make the cathodes. Are these going under over somewhere? No. Wait. Yep. And then you go like this. One underground, please. One underground. And then in, out. And then we need you down there again. And for symmetry's sake, there we go. Pull you along. Oh, almost. Nope. Yeah, correct. In. No, this is wrong. Good. And limit. Oh, you are limited. Excellent. That's a design. Also, I have more space in the middle than I thought I would have. So, well, we do not need you there. We can place you in the middle. Everyone has power. Now we just need to add some lamps. Lamps are important. So, also lamp symmetry is important. Then, boop, 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 boop. There. That sounds fine. We also need to do something with this gas. But as you can see, we also have the option to, oh, maybe process it over here. But let's keep it like this for now. And sulfuric acid in. I think we have it. Okay, let's leave you there for now. Let's build the station. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There's 4. Yep. Then comes the station. There you go. In. Well, we added. Can place these signals down. They are required. Good. Input. You're an input. There you go. Place. Oh. Remove you. So we can place 2 of these bad boys down, and I think 2 of these bad boys will be more than... What is more than enough? We do not need that much manganese, to be perfectly honest. Oh, I have forgotten a very important thing, which is the coke input. This should be fine. In. 2 of these would make 300 manganese ingots per second. I think that's enough. Manganese is also only something that we need to extend existing recipes. And then again, we would need it in at least the same ratio as... Now, if we're extending it and everything... I mean, we can extend aluminum with it. Oh, sorry. Aluminum. We can extend iron with it. We can extend... steel with it. And titanium. But not solder. So let's try to make this as big as possible. So, pick you up. Well. Seeing as how much space we have, we're just going with 2. Also, what's... Oh, there's water in here. I didn't see that. Is there any more water in here? No. And the only thing we need to... Yeah. How's the input? What's the input going to be? We put out 300. No, 150. So the input is 75. So a single ultimate belt will be enough to fill this one. There's also a error up in the north. I can see it. And you know what? This thing is uncannily symmetrical. So, okay. Let's go with 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Same over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it's a symmetric block. And then we're going to have 2 outputs. One will be the coke. And one will be the manganese. Oh. Yep. I just remembered we also need a natural gas station and a sulfuric acid station and maybe a carbon dioxide output station. I'm not quite sure if we actually use carbon dioxide for anything. Also, don't bring me the red stuff, bring me the purple stuff. Well, that should be fine. Then you have power over there, you have power over there. We can just place you here for now. And that'll give everyone power. We will have to paint these belts in ourselves soon. We're currently going with yellow so that I can get a look and feel for everything. Then, first of all, 2 different outputs. One will be manganese, copy paste. The other one will be coke. Good thing we have a coke plant built nearby. Good. Then, also Sintert. Hey there, Topic433. How are you doing? Sintert, I'm not quite sure if you have seen it already. Let me just give you an example. Where is my little fish boy? My fish emoticon has finally been released. And then we need another one behind it. So, Taufik423, how are you doing? If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Boop, boop. Well, you have seen it at least once, I think, because I did kinda hack it into the game. It's also over here. However, the resolution, the supersized resolution over here makes it a little bit, it breaks it a little bit. Also, there's this error and this error. Also, I just noticed we're at 91 followers. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure, no wait, sorry. I should think before I speak. If you haven't heard about it yet, there is going to be a Factorio event on the 29th of February. The details will be posted soon. And I myself, and I think 30 other people, will be trying the There Is No Spoon achievement, which is basically a speedrun attempt with 30 people. And I'm pretty sure the problem is not the speedrun attempt, because it is definitely possible to do the speedrun attempt yourself, because it's a normal achievement. I think the biggest problem will be having 30 people around and coordinating them, which is going to be a ton of fun. And yeah, I will be streaming it. Boy the Boy will be streaming it. Church Organist will be streaming it, and probably a few other people. So there is going to be... We're going all to be on the same map. Okay, thanks for the encouragement on my channel. On your channel? Oh, yes. I am following you since January the 6th. I probably raided you once, didn't I, Tofik? Yeah, the church organist pretty much described it as trying to hurt a group of cats. Which is going to be super fun. Also, let's upgrade all of this. Okay, let's calculate a little bit. So this will be a ultimate belt going in. So we already know this is all going to be ultimate. All the way up to here. Good, then. Each one of these consumes, well, 25. So this up here is definitely red belt. As is this, as is this. 25 and 25 is 50, so you are turbo. Same over here. This is red, you're red, and you are turbo. Oh. No, wait, this is correct. Then the coke. How much coke do we need? Basically 1 coke per second, 2 coke per second. No, wait, 1 coke per second. Our crafting speed is a ludicrous 12.6. So a yellow belt will be enough for these two. These will also need a little bit, so let's just make it red. That should be fine. I'm just starting this adventure. Cool. Yeah, I also started somewhere back in October. And I'm just going with it. I'm having way too much fun. I originally have planned to do Twitch for a year, and only a year. And the year mark has not come, not even close. The year mark will be in October somewhere. And the main reason why I did Twitch was to improve my English speaking skills, which have vastly improved over the time. I'm very happy with it. And I'm also having way too much fun with Twitch. I pretty much just went with it. I just thought, okay, let's install OBS. Let's create a Twitch account. How hard can it be? Turns out, not too easy, not too hard, just the right amount. I rewatched my very first streaming episode again a couple weeks ago, and things have improved dramatically since then, and I'm very happy with it. And it's also very fun having all these nice people around, like Sintert, who's just sitting there and asking me good stuff, and I'm always very happy if he's around. And also Pesca Masturbator, mainly because of the name, because Pesca Masturbator 6969 is just something I can say, and without getting banned for it or anything, because he's an actual user. And then each and every one of the people in the Factorio community, they are all just so delightful to have around. Yes, what a name. And it's pretty fun because the whole Factorio community is always constantly raiding each other. One Factorio stream ends and you just get shoved over to the next, and everyone is just shoving. Everyone is just everyone is just giving back to the community, and I really enjoy that. I super duper enjoy that. So, if you're also starting to stream, then maybe at some point I will also be raiding you. Again, probably. I do also tend to follow everyone who's following me. I do sometimes have a bit of a backlog. And then I just go into my follower screen and see who I'm not following, and then I just follow them back at a later date. For example, Ole Busk, here. You should also have a follow. Now that I think about it. Good. So the input is set. The output will be set soon. Let's begin with you. You push out into these three. You push out 24 manganese oxide per... Okay, that's also 6 per second. One of these 6 per second. This is also ultimate. What the hell? There we go. Then each one of these, 2 per second. So in total, this will be ultimate. So over here, you are ultimate, mate. So it's more or less the same way in reverse. This has to be red. This can be purple. Let's do the same over here. You can be red. Oh, wait. You can be red, you can be red. You are purple. And you are ultimate. There we go. Then this thingamajig. We only have a half belt, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, 3 of you put out 2 per second. Crafting speed is 12.6. So that's something 25. It's under 30, so let's just go turbo and be done with it. That should be fine. And we already know that these are going to be ultimate. No question there. Look at that. All colored in and beautiful. It's the Bob Ross part of the stream. I do like belt brushing. So this is also turbo, and then you are ultimate. This is all ultimate. Alt. Turbo. 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 And this is red. Hey, I think we got it. Good. And... oh, yes, we can. We can if we do the shimmy sham. Oh. Let's see. There are going to go 2 ultimate belts out. Let's remove you for now. I want to place the output into there. This is an output. Which I think we can do. With a little bit of creative pushing and pulling, we can fit the output there. You will have to go like this. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, it'll work. It'll work. Maybe something else, but I like watching you live. Oh, I play maybe something else. Missed the first important part of the sentence. Well, what will you be playing? And thank you that you enjoy watching me. Oh. I mean, there are so many good games out there. So, okay. We basically need to snake this in a bit. But this should work. We're going to need 4 of these. To think about it. We could do the closed snake. We have the space. We have the space. That's connecting all in. Perfect. And then we need to fix you a little bit up. That looks so weird if a belt just goes like that. It's not orthogonal. It hurts my eyes. Let's see. You go into there. And then you go up. You go in. You go up. You go in. What's the clock say? Okay. Sadly, we will have to end soon. I have a big workday tomorrow. So let's finish this one up and then call it a day. I also want to see it in action at least once. There we go. Also, it's dark again. Where is this? Yeah. Bam. Oh, I do like this design. Especially with the one beacon in the middle. We could... No. Sadly, we can't. But basically, turning one ultimate belt into 2 ultimate belts is a good result. There's nothing to complain about that. So, place you. Place you. Then we're going to need some stations. That's not a station. This is a station. No, actually, this is also not a station. This is an LTN. Details. Actually, turn these around, please. It makes more sense like this. Also, you can go over there. Oh. And you can go over there. Good. Copy. You. Paste. Paste. These need to be negators. You are a requester, so negate the LTN. Read from the train. Put it in. Then. Now centered. Also, a very important part. Things that we're going wrong here with my LTN all the time. The default settings of these, I usually left it on default settings and only switched up the encoded network ID. However, we are going to order up. We also need to find the catalyst. Let's see if we have some in our logistic system. Where are they? Where are the iron ingots? There they are. Yeah, so bring me like 1,000. Yeah, things I did wrong most of the time. What do we need? We need... Oh, I also need to make the fluid stations. God dang it. We need coke and we need manganese ore. Oh, manganese ore and coke. Now we're going to order up 75,000 of each. And if you leave this on default settings, you will see the request threshold, requester. Have you played with limiting trains by size numbers requested yet? No, the trains will all be the same size for now. I won't be doing anything that, but request threshold, this is important. As soon as 1,000 items are missing, so for example, we have 47,000 manganese ore in these two silos combined, there will be an order going out for another 1,000. Also, network ID will be 2. However, if you set this, for example, on half your size of this, it doesn't have to be half your size, but usually half the size is a good number. Then, once there's 37,500 left of the manganese ore in here, a new order will be set up. And usually this order will then be a size of the remaining parts, so another 37,500. And a full train is 32,000. Now, for example, there is this train. He picks up 32,000 coke. And there is this train. He picks up 32,000 manganese ore. Once these 2 trains arrive, another order will be placed. And the total number will be 64,000, which is less than the stuff we actually request, but more than the threshold, so no more orders will be placed. Technically, the ideal number would be to put the threshold at 75,000 minus 32,000, so that would be 42,000. Oh, 42, please. So once you reach the threshold, and you can fit in a whole train. Yeah, that will absolutely reduce. I actually had to remove trains because, as you can see, most of our trains are now sitting around doing nothing. Because they wait for a full load. This also causes for these weird congestions where all these trains want to go into these depots. And, for example, he is now just sitting there and can't go through. But he also is... Okay, this is still one of the old trains. Where are you going, actually? Over here? Didn't I fix this one? Oh, yeah. I should fix this one probably a little bit better. Ah, ooh! Manganese. So we do not have that many trains anymore that have these small loads. They still exist sometimes, and they will always exist. For example, this whole area over here, this is more or less a small order. It's actually more or less like a suburbs over here. These are all like people living here, and then your UPS man comes around. Ah, I have a small package for you. I have a small package for you, and then it goes along, and it goes along. This is something we will probably not be able to avert. However, things that are in high production, for example, this stone thing over here, we should pluck it out, Same as for this or the science. We are absolutely going to pluck it out. And maybe keep this for making, for example, all these buildings. Have you figured out how to limit the amount of fuel in the train? For example, I don't want them to completely full of rocket fuel, but I want a minimum amount. Oh. How would one do that? Let me just put a quick debug poll. Cable. Yeah. I was hoping that... No. You can read the train contents, but not the fuel. And you can read a signal when the train is stopping. And you also have the problem whenever there is a train parked somewhere, he will wait for a little bit of inactivity before he actually goes. And if you have a fueling station next to it, he will obviously be constantly be fueled and will wait until he's full. You could... let me think a bit. It's going to be hard if you cannot read the train contents. What you can do is place a chest or something where there's always a little bit of fuel in. And only fuel it a little bit. But then again... okay, currently I'm not in the state anymore. I'm pretty much rocket fuel only at the moment. And I'm just filling these up with rocket fuel and it just propagates through everywhere. I have to admit, each one of these trains is filled with 1,000 rocket fuel, which is probably more than enough to go to the moon and back once. I also really like this nuke. This is super. The good thing about nuclear fuel is it doesn't stack too high. I think it only stacks up to 10. So you won't even have to put in that much nuclear fuel. And then again, I also have deuterium fuel, which is 100 gigajoules compared to the 8 gigajoules in nuclear fuel. So that's even more insane. Ah, did I figure it out? Yeah, nuclear fuel only stacks, I think, up to 3 or 4. I noticed that in my base game. We could actually quickly check. Let's save this real quick. No clue what's going to happen if I load the save game up. But nuclear train should be in. Let's see, where's it? You. Please don't crash. Things happened. Yeah, for example. Let's go to a train. You there. Fuel. Stacks up to 3. So it won't be even that full on fuel. You do have to admit this is now a weird modded game at the moment. So this is not a 100% vanilla game. Yeah, could you imagine a train sitting with so much nuclear fuel that once it crashes, it just goes nuclear? Good. We need a few gas stations here. We need 1 for the acid, 1 for the natural gas, and... Are we going to collect the carbon dioxide? It would be a shame not to, actually. Yeah, come. There's nothing wrong with collecting carbon dioxide. If I won't do it, then Greta will come around and kick me in the shins. So let's not let that happen. No problem, mate. Like I said, if you have any questions, always just ask them. I do know a lot. I do not know everything, but I do know a lot. And also, it helps also me improve a bit, so... So, 3 gas stations. Well, first of all, we need to fix you up. And it's also a very good thing that the gas will be on this side, because this means we can't just pull you out. Let's see. We could just make you the natural gas. Then we need to pull you out. Maybe actually hook you up first. Yep. Yeah. There it is. Oh, wait. There it is. And then you go like this, you go like this, you go like this. Hook you up. That's sulfuric acid done. And then we need to catch the carbon dioxide. Or else Greta kicks me in the shin. This is going to be a bit more annoying. Oh. Oh, this won't work. It's a bit cramped, but we can do it. Yeah, we will have to do it like this. Oh, wait. Then you are there. You are going to be there. Yeah, this will work. And then you go over. And in. That's the 3 gases done. Yeah, copy you over, place you there. Now we have to do the same. Ah. Oh wait, I can just go one higher. I already was annoyed that there is a signal over here. Then you. You go into there. And... oh, am I out? Dang it. Hook up. Go in over there. Give me one of these, please. And let's see. You need to go like this. You can hook up. You can hook up. Oh, you are missing everything. Then... yeah, we can just do it like this. Under, over. In. In. There we go. That's all the gas done. This will be a requester. This will be a requester. You will be a provider. But let's set up the requesters first. Also, each one of these will become active. Yeah, like this. Then you will also become active. You are a provider, so negates the train. Read from the LTN. This is set up correctly. You can go whenever you want. You there. Where is the thing? There. Requester. Network ID 2. Threshold limit will be... Well, let's order up first. How about that? We're going to need some natural gas. Yeah. We're going to up 350,000 of it. The threshold will be at 250,000, which is 100,000 in difference for the train itself. Same over here. Network ID is 2. You will be a requester. Network ID is 2, yes. 250,000. And what are we going to request? We are going to request sulfuric acid. 350,000 of it. You do not need this stupid loop. You're going to be a provider. Batch size is 100,000. That's 1 million. That's better. Network ID is 2. Let's set you up. As a provider, negate the train. Read from the LTN. Sulfuric acid is coming in. It could be that this one won't be delivered. It should actually snap, like, instantly. Because... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? This base is so big. No. No. Oh, it's over here. Oh, also, what's going on over here? Ah, this is going on. We still have a sulfur dioxide train problem somewhere. That should be fine. You are part of network 1. So let's make you part of network 3. That should fix it. Here comes the acid. And final part. Oh, also my music stopped, which is a good indication that we should be ending the stream soon. So let's check if this manganese factory will be starting, and then we're gonna call it. Oh, you are getting your gas. Perfect, so this will start soon. Let's do a recap. What did we do today? Basically this. We are starting to move out the ingot factories out and optimize them using beacons. And these are already super fast, high performance, scary facilities. And we're only using beacons Mark III and speed modules Mark II. We can't go higher on the beacons anymore, but we can still increase like a lot in the modules themselves. We can go all the way up to speed modules 8. A single speed module 2 increases our speed by 40%. A single speed module 8 has 4 times that power. So technically we could quadruple the speed yet again. And the longer I think about it, the more I want to do it. Quadrupling this again would net us a crafting speed of... Oh wait, let's see this one go. Let's net us a crafting speed of... Way too much. Way too much. Hey, it goes. It starts. Look at this. It goes. Why are you not going? Oh, I'm missing the iron catalyst. Hey, I got some in by means of my robots. Question, how much do we need? Maybe this much? Seems to be working. Seems to be working. I think it was exactly the right amount. Oh, wait, now you... Oh. Oops. I see the problem. Now that's an error. Here, have this. Yeah, technically we can quadruple the speed even more. This facility, we can't quadruple like this because of the inner lanes we have in here. However, the iron making machine over here, we could quadruple. We just have to add another 4 lanes of iron ingot output. There's no such thing as too much Factorio. Yeah. Also, we could add another beacon and then things will be absolutely ludicrous. But we're just going to go one ludicrous step after another. Speaking of ludicrousy, let's also give you a little bit of a charge. Actually, I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, you get 100. I think 100 is fine. Same over here. And then it will just propagate. Yeah, not each of these designs is actually usable in another quadrupling step. You could also always quadruple by just increasing its size, but I think we're just going to go for it step by step. Now, why are you stopped again? Oh, because I am still being stupid. And I'm just an absolute idiot. I think we need more iron here, actually. Same over here. We do need more iron, so we get another 100. You are stopped because... Wow, can't you put the stuff out? Ah, you know what we can do? Sorry about that. Here, you feed it directly. And then we do need more iron down here. So here, have another 100. Then let's also tweak this design. Copy, paste, remove you. Same over here. Yeah, this is the correct one. And then you. Copy, paste, remove you. That should make things better. And I think we actually still need more iron. Oh! That's a bit unfortunate. Here. Man, there are some stupid mistakes in this one. This is also not good. You have completely backed up. So you have too much iron in you. This is... it seems to be working. long as the system doesn't back up, it should be fine. Also, oh, we're probably just out of... Yeah. And you're also not getting enough. You're also not getting enough. So... it... works. More or less. We're also going through a lot of our gas. But yeah, quadrupling these facilities will probably be very interesting at some point when we're going to do that. But before we can quadruple these facilities, we also need to have the appropriate input or output. So going super science base is a must. Currently, our main objective is unclutter the core so that we can pull more trains through. And this whole section is basically a big clusterfuck, to be perfectly honest. Also, you have been replaced. And especially, where is it? These two, these have caused me such an headache. You have been replaced, so you can still order up stuff in form of gas and in form of acid, but you will not be ordering up any more ore. So let's just let you run out of ore. The zinc machine. Yeah, the zinc machine is it the same? I think it's the same. Only has a bit of... yeah, it's the same. So... yeah, we're not going to do that right now, but we're going to place this one again next over here. Maybe add another 2 fluid stations in the middle. Also, I should be doing these signals over here. But yeah, we done quite a lot today. I'm very happy with everything. I hope you enjoyed what you have been seeing today. If you do like what you're seeing, please do leave a follow or a like, or just give somebody a hug. I'm also absolutely happy with that, because the main reason I'm doing this is for my personal fun, and I am having an absolute blast with it. So if you're enjoying yourself too, excellent. We also need to put in a carbon dioxide vent in here, but that's something we'll be doing next time. So, without further ado, this is the end of the stream. I hope you have a good day, and see you around.